Sponsor East Travels is an international recruitment company. We help qualified candidates to get jobs abroad and help them secure work visa, have sponsorship. My name is Loveth from Sponsor East Travels. So, and I'm excited to show you some of the previews of the partnership we have with some of our recruitment partners. Please watch.
The thing is that we are struggling right now because we need a lot of candidates within automotive industry, truck and bus mechanic, auto body technician, spray painter, automotive mechanic, and I think truck and bus can be carpenters as well. And the employer is ready to pay for their air tickets. And they will reimburse after they start working. And the salaries for this position is also not small one. That they are okay, and the people can work, and they can save the money and bring all of their family under PMP program in Canada after a couple of years. So it's all real here, and they can obtain the permanent residency in Canada. Also, not very difficult, but only in the case if they're ready to work on their application and to work with their documents. Because without, there is kind of reciprocity agreement, if you know, between Nigeria and Canada in regard of nurses, if I know. And it means that if your Nigerian nurse has an education in Nigeria, she could apply in her home country, provide all the documents, make the educational assessment, then come to Canada, do the exam, and there is somehow a bit easier way to transfer. We do have medical HR officer who is interested in, as well as we do have a big need in the skill trades. But what is the most important issue? Giving you the opportunity to, they don't need a language exam. So if they don't have IELTS, that's okay. They don't need to show proof of funds. They need to provide bank statement just to show that they have at least some money, that they have stable income, but there is no any required sum of money which they need. So, and the person has to register on this hub and submit all of the documents. We need to check them before we will endorse him to the employer. If employer picks this person, there is the interview between employer and the candidate. If the candidate is okay, the employer is given the job offer with the salary, location, and everything. If the person likes the job offer, he sign it. Application, intake officer who is checking, helping the person to submit the forms, and then the immigration officer submit a work permit, only after he had the job offer. So currently we are looking for the partner who can give us the candidates who can be interested in coming to Canada, but who can screen them before. Actually, so we do have open, we do need people, and we are ready to whatever with the company who can be our you by this point a Canadian company who can provide you with a lot of vacancies, which I do believe you can be interested in. But it depends on what kind of candidate you have, and are you ready for this type of cooperation, or just tell me how you usually work, because I saw that you have some Canadian jobs on your website.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for taking out your time to explain all this. I would also want to thank you for exercising patience with us. Our duty is to pair these applicants with recruitment agencies in Canada, Luxembourg, just outside Nigeria, right? So most times some offers might come directly from the employer, probably people who are maybe Nigerians who owns a company in Canada or whichever country that is. Then they can reach out to us. Then we screen the candidates first, because based on what you were saying, what we do is to screen the candidates first based on the um authenticity and the level in which you need them. Now it will only be left for the employer to decide if he wants this candidate or not. So, as you can see, our partner talked about documentation. Now you see why at Sponsor Ease Travels we take our assessments seriously, because documentation is one of the very important aspects of international travel. When you are interested in any job openings at Sponsor Ease Travels, when you reach out to us, you book an appointment to visit our office for your assessment session. Now, in this assessment session, that's where we verify you for the work visa, have sponsorship, both in the areas of the job you are interested in applying for. Because documentation is very important, just as you heard her say. You need to be able to prove that the job you are applying for is what you have done or what you are currently doing, and there should be proofs to show that you have done this or you can do this. Visiting our office for this very assessment is totally free. You don't need to pay any money to visit our office for your assessment session. And coming for this assessment, you can come with your lawyer, you can come with your family friend, you can come with your wife, your husband, whoever you want to visit our office with. It's totally acceptable because we have recruitment partners in so many parts of the Western region, both in Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, the UK, and a whole lot of them. So this is just a preview of one of the things that happens behind the scene, just so you know that we don't just apply for a job for you out of the thin air. So this is how Sponsor East Travels works. So like I said, if you're interested, you just reach out to us on WhatsApp, or you can visit our website and book your appointment for your one-on-one career, for your assessment session, which is free. So that's how we work. Have a great day.
Don't leave without doing this. If you have any question about traveling abroad or our work visa half sponsorship program, drop your question in the comments right now. That's where we pick questions for our daily videos. If you don't comment, we won't see your question. Next, send us a message on WhatsApp immediately using the link or number on your screen. And make sure you follow or subscribe right now so you'll know the moment we answer your question. Finally, share this video with one person today. Your one share could be the reason someone finally gets their chance to travel.